are you doing, Aaron?
Hi.
Shrika?
Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Aaron. How's everyone doing?
We're all muted, apparently. Aaron, you're muted. I can't hear a thing you're saying. And I feel like this is going to be the start.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now.
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. As a change of things, we're doing opening live this week, so we'll see how this goes. But I guess to start, to introduce ourselves, I'm Aaron, and these are Jack and Chasrika and many Blahages.
So many Blahages.
We're all coaches here at Major League Hacking, obviously Blahaj enthusiasts. Jack's actually got 2 with her now and is the owner of 5?
6.
Something like
Come on,
that.
Aaron.
6.
6. Come on.
We can leave dreams.
Let's not lose count.
But by sheer coincidence, SharkHacks is Jack's and mine's 38th hackathon each. We didn't plan that, but that's just like an awesome coincidence. And it's Chasrika's 18th hackathon over the last several years, which is really, really exciting.
Yeah.
So yeah.
SharkHacks might not be what you expect. Aaron, your mouse cursor on your screen right now looks huge. SharkHacks is probably the biggest meme we've ever run at a first-party event here at Major League Hacking. Many of you will be asking, why are we running SharkHacks? And if I'm honest, we ask ourselves the same question. We don't know why this is happening, but we know what you build. And trust me when I say this is not going to be what you're expecting this weekend. Aaron, where can we find out everything we need to know about SharkHacks on our social media?
Wow. You can follow along at hashtag SharkHacks on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and all over the place. We've already introduced ourselves, but you can refer to me as a lifeguard. Jack is our resident shark or Blahaj expert, and Chasrika is our marine biologist. Blahaj is either your blue shark or human expert, depending on who you ask. Here this weekend at SharkHacks. But yeah, so SharkHacks is here. If you're a fan of sharks or the IKEA's famous Blahaj, join us with your sharky hack ideas. Whatever you build, focus on having fun this weekend, because that's absolutely what we're going to be doing behind the scenes all weekend long. So you can join our Sharky League.
Sharky League.
Everybody join the Sharky League.
Yes.
Just go to MLH.io. Once you've registered online at hackpack/SharkHacks, you can react in, what have we called it this week? We've called it, dear. I don't know, there's a name for the channel somewhere.
Welcome to SharkHacks, Aaron.
Welcome to SharkHacks. Welcome to SharkHacks.
And just once we've signed up for the Sharky League, we've joined a Discord, where can we sign up for the event?
So to sign up for the event, you have to hackp.ac/SharkHacks, which is on the next links.
Go on, Aaron, you can press the next slide button.
I can press the next slide by joining
there we go.
For some reason. So moving on from there, make sure to also sign up for your swag over at hackp.ac/SharkHacks check-in. I know so many hackp.ac links, but that's us at MLH. So it's time for us to tell you a bit about who we are. If this is your first MLH hackathon, well, you're experiencing lots of sharks right now. I'm probably like, who are these people? Probably worth clarifying that we are a bit more than just a shark-obsessed organization. What is Major League Hacking? We are the global hacker community, and this week we've subbed in Hackers for Sharks. And we empower over 135,000 hackers all around the world, just like you. You can win points for your communities, be that your university, your high school, your club, and in your community or something like that, by attending our member events like SharkHacks or other events that we have over at mlh.io/events, local hack day, and all of our awesome local host workshops.
And on the topic of workshops, Chasrika's running our first one. So Chasrika, let's hear all about the workshops happening this weekend.
Yes, so for the workshops that are happening this weekend, one is immediately after the opening ceremony, which I'll be leading. You'll be building and deploying your favorite first website with VeriSign today. So join us after the workshop, after this opening ceremony with me to learn your favorite workshops. Then we have Introduction to Blockchain, where you can learn how to score on Icon with Elizabeth at 3 p.m. ET. And we have Build a Blockchain Taco Shop with our.io by Jacqueline. So Jacqueline, you might want to lead that one with much more energy and so many more sharks. 7 p.m. ET.
Absolutely. And our last workshop of the weekend is how to collaborate on code projects with GitHub, run by the awesome Sean. That's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern or 7:30 a.m. for all those folks over in India. A bit late for us in the UK, though, I'm afraid. Though if you want to be up and commit at 2 a.m., I'm sure Sean will love you for it. Jack, what mini events are we hosting this weekend? Because there are quite a few.
We have so many mini events. First of all, we've got Hacker Hangouts. It's free happening. Now, when you see Hacker Hangouts, you may think we're going to follow the script for Hacker Hangouts. We might do. We might just chat about sharks. We'll see what happens. But it's a great time to come and meet some other hackers. And if you're here at a hackathon this weekend, that's the best thing to do. So come along to the Hacker Hangouts. It's going to be great fun. The times are on your screen now. And we'll do announcements in Discord when it's time to do one.
Absolutely.
Also, we have a photo contest, which is a flat Stanley with Lahaj. What does this text mean? I don't know, but we are going to find out, and it's going to be super, super fun. Also, if you like arts and crafts, we're doing arts and crafts ocean creations. You don't need to go and get your real Lahaj and include it in your arts and crafts. Don't worry, you can make your own. But it's going to be a super fun chance to take a break from hacking. That's happening Saturday at these times on your screen now, but the key ones are 11 p.m. IST, 12:30 p.m. ET, and 5:30 p.m. UK time. Also,
and if you...
Aaron, tell us about these MLH t-shirts.
If you want a chance to win yourself an MLH season t-shirt, attend either the photo contest, Flat Stanley with Blahaj, or Arts and Crafts mini events this weekend. We'll be doing a draw. I think it's 10 per mini event. We'll get a chance to win MLH season t-shirt this weekend.
Aaron's just so excited about telling you about Capital One season t-shirts. They are the best.
They are really, really great. We've also got, for all you folks in the US, we've got our 3 challenges with part of the US Air Force Cybersecurity Challenge. That'll be run by Jack at 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. A great way to sort of test your capture the flag, security challenge skills. Always good fun over there. So Shushika, do you want to tell us about some of the tools we've got this weekend?
Yes, sure, of course, Aaron. So the tools that we have this weekend would help you sway through this hackathon like a pro. So for the first one, we have Google Cloud, where you can go to the Hackpack link mentioned and you get free Google Cloud credits. Next, we also have with us the domain.com, the famous domain.com code. You can get free .space, .tech, or .online domains from the domain.com code. And this weekend's code is season greetings. So go ahead, check out the hackfree.ac/domain link, and you can get an access to a domain.com code. Jack would like to tell us more about the next tools that we have.
Absolutely. And heads up, Shushika, you have a bit of echo, just like you would have under the sea. So just maybe check that out. If we didn't give enough domains from domain.com, GoDaddy Registry also giving a free .co, .biz, .us, .study, or .courses domain, which is pretty cool. You can get started at .tech.study. Wow, that's difficult to say. You can check out the code on the slide right now to get registered. And we're also, if you're in APAC, so India is one of our main regions in APAC, but not just India, we have got a special prize. We're going to hear all about that in just a little bit.
Absolutely. Additionally, if you want to level up your database skills this weekend, you can deploy your own Cassandra database in the cloud with DataStax Astra. You can get started in literally minutes. They'll give you 10 gigabytes of free storage, and there's loads and loads of useful resources for you to level up your hack this weekend using DataStax Astra. If you want to get leveled up with hardware as well, you can earn a sweet hardware prize by building anything hardware related. If you have your own hardware at home, absolutely awesome. You can use your things like Amazon Alexas, Google Nest Minis, Blahages, IoT or Blahaj, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't happen to have physical hardware, you can use emulators like EchoSim.io or any of the other environments for IoT devices as well, are all totally valid for proving that you want to build with hardware this weekend with DigiKey. To reiterate, we've got 6 awesome sponsored prizes here this weekend. We've got the best use Google Cloud. This slide is wrong. It's no longer Google Nest Minis. You've probably noticed the last couple of weeks that detail's changed a couple of times. It's now, depending on where you are in the world, either a coding session or session with the Google engineer, or a load of various Google swag. We'll update those details in Discord in just a few moments' time. The best domain, registerdomain.com. You'll get yourself a domain.com backpack. We've got the GitHub Octocat drawing contest, which we'll talk about more in a bit of a second. You'll get yourself an awesome, cute Mona the Octocat figurine. The best use of DataStax Astra will walk you home with a blue snowball microphone. And for the we've got 2 prizes for best hardware hack presented by DigiKey, and you'll each get a Grove Beginner kit with Arduino Uno R3s. And lastly, for folks in APAC, you can get if you can register, you can enter for the best domain name from the GoDaddy registry, which will get yourself a Hack from Home kit.
And if you think they're good, just you wait.
Oh, you wait indeed. So what else are we doing this weekend, Jack?
Oh, we're doing so much. First of all, I'm sure I've muted you because you're a little bit echoey, but feel free to unmute whenever you want to tell us about anything extra cool. We've got a GitHub Student Developer Pack. It's a great way of getting a load of extra resources to help you hack this weekend. If you want to go and get extra domains, if 2 is not enough for you, or if you want to go get some extra hosting, get some tutorials, go and check it out. It's awesome. You can also go and draw an Octocat and win an Octocat this weekend. Not going to tell you what you should draw, but I am going to say that if you want to draw a shark-themed Octocat, that would go down very well. Just so draw your own Octocat, tweet it using @GitHub Education with hashtag #MyOctocat and hashtag SharkHacks for your chance to win your very own shark. Also, we've got Hackathon starter kits this weekend, so you can get started faster. You don't have to go and code a load of boring stuff first. You can just go and jump straight into coding. Check them out. Aaron, do you want to tell us about the Career Lab while I see if my audio is a bit strange because people are saying it is?
Sure. So if you're looking to jumpstart your career or looking for an internship or a grad position, the MLH Career Lab has always got you sorted. We've got our partners on screen, and they're always hiring. They're an absolutely great place to get started with your career. Is there anything else you need to know? Yes, there is. So time for the very, very awesome shark challenges this weekend. So I think I already mentioned on Discord to help people, we are all about the environment here at MLH, and that's why we've got the Protect the Sharks hack. Any hackathon, anything related to helping the environment, specifically helping our lovely sharks, will be eligible for this category. It's a great way to sort of boost the environment, as well as, protecting our lovely bahajas. And then Jack wants to tell us about the most SharkHacks shark hack. Oh
yeah, so we're running a best shark hack prize category. What does this mean? I cannot tell you, but we're gonna find out. The blurb LH has given me is make something silly or whimsical. Have fun and build something for the sake of building. Quite frankly, the more sharks you fit into your hack, the more likely you are to win this prize. So I cannot wait to see what you all build.
I think this is absolutely the kind of prize where a category where Easter eggs are very welcome.
Absolutely, and most importantly, here are the prizes we're giving away this weekend. So no matter which of these overall categories you win, you will win a blahage. We've
already sent Kevin to IKEA. He's, walked out. There's some photo somewhere with like 20 blahages in one basket. They are ready to ship to you all around the world. We're giving away 20 this weekend, in addition to all of our normal category prizes. So that's Google Nest Hubs for first, Anchor Soundcore wireless earbuds for second, Casio calculator watches. I honestly love those things for third place. And then for both the SharkHacks themed prizes, you get yourself a blahage in addition to some awesome MLH swag. So, do you want to tell us about our demo stickers, Shishrika?
Yes, so once you demo your hack this weekend, you get this really customized iDemo sticker for SharkHacks. You can submit a demo on deck post at the end of the hackathon, and you can earn yourself this famous iDemo sticker to show off with your friends for the Blahaj hackathon that you've been to.
Absolutely. And to remind everyone, we want everyone to submit a demo, regardless of progress. I've definitely personally submitted projects where it just didn't work and walked away feeling not necessarily better about myself, but even a couple occasions having just won a prize for showing off a really cool project, even if it was, not far past the concept stage. As a quick reminder, your demo has to include a maximum of 2-minute long video. Show us what you built, not a set of slides. I can promise you that most judges will almost certainly just skip over slides. So showing it, making your videos as engaging as possible is super super important. All projects need updates, so if you modify an existing project, you must very explicitly in your video, in your submission description, share specifically what you updated. We'll only judge the updates, and if it's not obvious, it's almost guaranteed we'll accidentally flag that as a cheating incident. And lastly, we also need a link to a public code repository that can be on GitHub or Bitbucket or GitLab, whatever your platform of choice. As long as I can get to it without logging in or cloning a repo in my terminal, that's all we need. Just a publicly accessible, web browsable public repository to show us your code this weekend. So make sure to show off what you built over at sharkhacks.devpost.com.
We need to get serious now, Aaron. So hang on, we need to get serious. Blahajas aren't serious. So, yeah, come on. On a more serious note, Aaron, okay? Right, we've heard about hacking scarcity, we've heard about projects ending, and most times you're going to forget them. We know you are. There'll be announcements in DevPost. But more importantly, on a serious note, and I'm actually being serious here, MLH Hackathons are a safe space for everyone. That includes you, that includes every other hacker, and that includes every single organizer and volunteer and mentor here this weekend. But TLDR, you need to be respectful this weekend, and this is the MLH Code of Conduct. So if you haven't already, you should probably go and read it. So remember, be respectful and be mindful that different people here this weekend have different boundaries. I apparently have an echo though, and so while I'm echoing, Aaron, can you just remind us of the rest of the Code of Conduct, because it is very important.
So it's very important to respect boundaries. If someone's telling you to stop because you're making them feel uncomfortable, absolutely stop every time. Additionally, in digital events like this, it's super important to remember that there is another person on the side of the screen. When you're talking to active MLHers, you're talking to one of us. We have tons of people reaching out to us all weekend long. So if we don't respond immediately, this applies to everyone here, not just us. Just give us a chance to reply. We're not ignoring you. We're probably just overly backlogged with dozens and dozens of people asking similar questions. And we promise we'll get to you as soon as we can. In addition, if you're ever feeling uncomfortable, come find one of us on Discord. You can raise a ticket. You can raise a ticket. Generally speaking, I don't think you can DM us, but that's totally fine. And we will help you out as soon as we can. If for whatever reason you don't feel comfortable speaking to one of us or can't get a hold of us for any reason, you can always email incidents@mlh.io, or you can ring one of the phone numbers on the link on screen. That's mlh.io/code-of-conduct. But yeah, the TLDRs want to make sure SharkHacks is a safe space for absolutely everyone, and by following those guidelines, you'll help us in that mission. Next slide. Yeah. So yeah, that is it for our opening ceremony for SharkHacks. We'll be sticking around answering questions and talking with each other to sort of figure out more and more about what we're doing this weekend. But we hope you have an absolutely awesome time. We cannot wait, really cannot wait to see all of your awesome shark-themed or environment-themed or shark-themed projects this weekend. The more Blahajas and sharks, the better as a rule. And we are really, really looking forward to seeing what we come up with at the end of the weekend. I would normally be saying bye for now, but we're here for the next 40 minutes, I think, until Shashrika's workshop starts. So chuck your questions in Discord and Ask MLH, in any of the channels that are relating to asking questions, or even better, over on stream so we can show them to the world. And we'll be answering your questions for the next 40 minutes straight.
Is my echo gone? Can we hear me now, or am I still echoing, friends?
I think you're fine. You're fine on my end.
Yeah, I think
okay,
you're
I'm
fine.
finding your end. Chat, am I finding it? Apparently there's an echo on chat's end.
I don't know. I don't want that mode. I want that mode. There we go. All three of us on screen. I'm assuming. I know my music is going through my microphone technically, but that's only a weird.
I think, Aaron. I think it's the music causing the echo.
I can kill the music. Does this go away? It should kill.
Is Nick still there?
Can you hear me now, friends? Are we still echoing?
You sound fine to me. Am I echoing? I've been told I echo for some reason sometimes. Yes, you can ask questions in stream. How to join the Discord space for SharkHacks and the MLH Discord server. Only Aaron is not echoing. Hackathons UK. I wonder if that's Robbie or Will. But
Aaron, if you're the only one not echoing, maybe disable your audio screen share or something, because you probably broke something with weird audio routing.
Yeah. Do one of us want to answer that question on stream from Pikachu?
Yeah.
Everybody?
So to join the Discord space for SharkHack, all you need to do is in the Welcome to SharkHacks channel, you can react with a shark there, and you'll get access to the role of SharkHacks, and then you can see all the channels that are available in the Discord.
Absolutely. We've just lost Jack for a second. I was told that there might be a fire alarm in her building. They're doing like, fire drills and stuff, so we'll get Jack back in a few minutes, I'm assuming. Can you participate individually? Yeah. You absolutely can. At the same time, we strongly encourage you. Jack is back. We strongly encourage you to work in teams. We've got the team building. We've got the team building channels in Discord. So that is going to be Find Your Shivers of Sharks this weekend for building a team. We're always sort of encouraging that. We think it's better ideas, more creativity, and overall a better hacker experience for yourselves. So we got loads of questions coming in. Y'all are activists. I love it. If only Aaron isn't echoing that it's his mic. Yeah,
Aaron, have you just streamed things of audio again?
Probably. I can play around with stuff. I'll mute myself. You answer questions.
So we're gonna get rid of Aaron. How does it sound now? Can you hear us all now? If we get rid of Aaron, is that okay?
Is there still an echo? You need to let us know in the comments section.
Echo is gone.
The echo is gone.
Aaron's fault. Okay. Everyone in chat, can everyone say bad Aaron? Because Aaron caused the issues. And while you all tell Aaron off, I'm going to go and just to answer a couple more of his questions. This might have already been answered when I was away. Sandesh says, hey, can we participate individually? Yes, but sharks like to travel in packs. And so meet some new friends this weekend. I met this friend at an IKEA in Sweden. You can meet your friends wherever, including digitally online. So I really, really recommend you do go and team up with people. Aaron will be coming back. Don't worry. He's just going to go and fix his audio. I mean, Hackathons UK is saying, hey, keep him away, and Stalker Badgers like Aaron is kill. But no, Aaron's not kill. Aaron is coming back right now. So, Shrika, have you got any ideas for the answer of this question here?
Yeah, so to enable to join the Discord channel, if you're still in the MLH Discord, you can see that there's a Welcome to SharkHacks channel. There's a message there, a lovely message for you, all of you, when we invite you to the opening ceremony. And there's also an emoji there, of a shark emoji, of course. Just click on that reaction and you'll get access to the SharkHacks role. And once you get the SharkHacks role, you can see all the channels and chat with all the hackers that are there with us this weekend and with the Blahajas too.
Aaron, is your audio
Aaron's back.
Is the echo gone?
Your echo's gone.
The echo's gone.
Quiet.
Pardon?
No echo, but you're very, very quiet, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but... While Aaron fixes all of his problems, Victor, this is what we want to see. 16IEC16 has actually said a really good question, saying, hey, it's my first hackathon, and I'm kind of confused at where to start. Well, if you are new this weekend, actually, we're doing lots of things for newbies at SharkHacks this weekend, in addition to everything you've just seen. So keep an eye on MLH's Twitter. But Shrika, what are your tips for someone who is just coming to their first ever hackathon and they need a little bit of help?
So I think the best way to learn a new skill in a new hackathon is to attend all of the wonderful workshops that we have going around. So we've got 4 of them. You can take your pick, choose whatever you like to learn. Go ahead, learn something. And also, remember, it's very important to participate in teams so that you can learn from experienced hackers that are already out there. They can give you a lot of essential tips and you can learn so many new skills and also work in teams. It's always better to work in teams at hackathons.
Aaron, do you agree with all of that? Aaron's nodding. Aaron still has no sound, but definitely saying, yeah, no more echo. At the same time, no more Aaron. But
am I less quiet?
You're very quiet, Aaron. You're very, very quiet. One question that we're going to come back to some of your ones, but Stalker Badger says, hey, is it all right if our hack isn't shark themed? We brainstormed on our idea before hack. Yeah, doesn't have to be shark themed. I mean, Lahaj will be sad, but as long as you're building something cool, you're learning something new. That's the main kind of thing. And like SharkHacks, Lahaj will be happy either way as long as you've had a good time. So make sure you're building cool stuff, and as long as you're building cool stuff, there's not SharkHacks, then oh well. At the same time, bear in mind we do have specific themes for people building shark-related stuff. So there's extra prizes, including your very own Blahaj, authentically got. I was going to say from Sweden, probably from a factory somewhere, but let's just imagine he's from the ocean.
Yeah, only Jack's got a Blahaj from IKEA. Sorry, from Sweden. Am I less quiet now? ? Cross
You
his
are.
fingers. Praise.
Everybody, is Aaron
Yes.
echoing?
Am I echoing?
Aaron doesn't echo again.
Is there?
Have you left the tab open in the background by any chance of the stream? No, now you've got no sound.
No sound.
Hello, I'm back. All right, we're gonna.
Yes,
I'm
we can hear you
just
now.
gonna talk loudly and then mute myself
No,
between
definitely
talking. That's
an
fine.
echo again. I don't know what you've done, Aaron. You've got the stream open in a tab in the background. I guarantee you. We'll get rid of Aaron again while he fixes it. It's okay. We'll get rid of him. He'll go fix it. I'm not the one echoing. Aaron's causing the echo, friends. Rachel is saying, how do we make a video and submit? Well, actually, making a video and submitting is not too difficult. If you're on a Mac, you've got QuickTime. You've got that built into your MacBook. If not, there's all sorts of free things. OBS is a really popular one. So you want to just record your video. My biggest advice would be don't make a presentation. Don't go and walk us through a presentation. Instead, what we really, really recommend you do is that you literally record yourself using your app so we can actually see it. And then when you're ready to submit, Shashrika, how do we submit?
So to make a submission, you need to go on DevPost. So sharkhacks.devpost.com is the link that you want to go at. Register yourself, then make a submission on DevPost. Fill out the form and also submit your video. Make sure that your video link is already there when you make a submission. I'll post the deadline because after the hard deadline, there would be no time to edit anything at all. So once you do that, keep your video very short and script, 2 minutes at max. And in those 2 minutes, just cover everything on what you've built this weekend, what you learned, what you want to show us or show off in this hackathon. And that's it. That's how you make a submission. And that's how you participate in SharkHacks.
Exactly. And Stalker Badger is saying, hey, can we win multiple use of best of prizes? Hey, friend, you don't need to post it multiple times. We do see it. We just have lots of questions. The answer is yeah. There's no rule against it. At the same time, my biggest bit of advice would be focus on one, because if you try and win every single one, you're probably not going to. But if you prioritize and be I want to use, for example, data stacks really, really well, and it's going to be shark themed, so I'll enter a shark one overall as well. That's fine. But it's say you try and use domain.com while using GoDaddy, you're going to have a problem there. So prioritize what you want to build. That's the important thing. We've got another question, Shashrika. How do I submit the project to DevPost in a team? Will only one person need to submit, or will everybody need to submit?
So only one person needs to submit. Once you make a submission, you can add your team members, and it'll go. That's how it goes to. It goes to all the team project pages. So it's not like you have to make a submission multiple times. Just one submissions, and you can add the team members while you're making those submissions. So that's completely fine.
Absolutely, Aaron. Are you back? Do you have sound yet? Nope, Aaron has no sound now. Everybody,
Wait, am I back?
You're back?
Yes.
I'm back.
Chat, is there an echo?
Well, there shouldn't be an echo. I'm wearing earbuds now.
It's a miracle. We have no echo. I'm so happy. And Jen is saying, hey, it's not a question, but my Sharky boy Justin's 9-month birthday is on Sunday. Well, if you do have your very own shark, especially if you're Jen, we would love to see your shark, so please tweet it using #SharkHacks and to @MLHacks, and we might have some fun there. So yeah, show us your sharks. We want to see your sharks. Whether you have a blahage, whether you drew your own shark, whether you happen to live on a boat in the middle of the ocean with a real life shark. No matter what type of shark it is, we want to see it. Aaron, it's a question for you. What can we make in a hackathon?
Anything you want, for the most part. If you want to tinker with physical hardware, that's totally welcome. If you want to build the next Blahaj marketplace, we can't stop IKEA from suing you, but we won't. You can do literally anything you want in the time span this weekend that is somehow related to building awesome, cool things. You don't technically even need to use code if you are using I don't know, some crazy stuff with SoCs and IoT devices. It's all about sort of being creative and building cool stuff. So it's kind of a non-answer, but also an answer at the same time, I guess. I don't know. Build what you want, basically, and what you think is cool.
And to build stuff this weekend, you in Discord. Aaron, can you show us how to actually join the Discord? Because I think you're having problems getting into the channel.
Give me 1 second, and I will join. I've got an alt Discord account I should be able to use to join the server. He says, Create invite. Can I create myself an invite? Why don't we answer some more questions and we'll come back to this one.
Of course, this one's one for Shashrika. Shashrika, can you start working on your project before today? Like if you started last Tuesday, but it is still shark themed. Is that still cool? Shashrika, what are your thoughts? Have we lost Shashrika? I think we've lost Shashrika for a second there. That's fine. Yeah, Shashrika's internet seems to have just died, which would be exactly in keeping with the rest of his opening ceremony. But if you started working on your project before today, you cannot submit. You can only start hacking from now. So what I would advise is use your current project as inspiration. Don't use any of the code in it, and you need to go and start from scratch, because otherwise it is technically cheating, because the entire point of a hackathon is you're building something within the weekend and the time starts now. So again, you can use your current project for inspiration, so for ideas, but you can't use the code inside of it. And you can't just go and copy paste things, and you can't go make the exact same thing. Sound good? Still got questions? Feel free to open a ticket on the MLH Discord and we'll go and make it a little bit clearer, but hopefully that did make sense. Now, if you were having problems joining, Aaron is now going to show us a bit about what to do while Shashrika, I think, is back, which is also, Shashrika, you back?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, I am.
Right.
Sorry, there was some network issue on my end. Sorry about that.
All good. So Aaron,
So-
how do we join the SharkHacks?
So once you've joined the Discord at discord.mlh.io, if you haven't already, you will find yourself on the Start Here channel, and you'll be able to see a registration desk in the left. I've already reacted to it, so I can't further do it again. But all you have to do is you have to read the rules and then confirm you've acknowledged everything by reacting with this thumbs up that 1,200 people currently have done. Then once you're in the Discord, you'll see all these new awesome channels, and one channel for SharkHacks called Welcome to SharkHacks. And if you react with the shark, you'll then get access to all of the awesome SharkHacks channels. I'm gonna go and find my team and ping myself. I'm looking for a team. Don't do this to me, please. I don't need the spam. But I'll spam myself. That's totally fine. But yeah, that's, it's as simple as that. Make sure you're following all the other links. That's hackp.ac/SharkHacks, as well as hackp.ac/SharkHacks check-in for swag. But as far as getting Discord, and Discord is concerned, that's all the steps you have to follow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to stop sharing my screen now.
How many projects can you add in the video? Can we just show the code in the video? And what software for video making in Windows? Aaron, quick fire questions. Go for it.
How many projects can we add in the video? I mean, if you're submitting multiple projects, I think it's one video. We don't have a rule against multiple projects in one hackathon, do we?
I actually don't know.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. So if you do, if you're doing multiple projects, it is a video per project. That being said, we strongly discourage multiple projects because you're likely going to just have lower quality projects. Two, do we just show code in the video? No, we actually want to see it working. Ideally, if it doesn't work, tell us what you were planning on building. If you've got like Adobe XD or something, and you've laid out how the app's going to work, that's a great way of showing it off if it's not actually working. But talking about your design process and ideation, that's always great. We're mainly looking to figure out what you built, how it works, and what your inspiration was, and which software for video making in Windows. Open broadcast software, OBS, is what I use. It works a charm. We use it for streaming. We're not actually streaming with it right now, but we do use it for other streaming activities. It's a great piece of kit. It's completely free. It's open source, hence open. And that's sort of what I would recommend for your software.
Well done, Shashrika. How many people can we have in one team? It's a big question.
4. We can have at max 4, and you can go solo if you want. But as Jack mentioned, sharks always travel in packs. So make a team. Go to the Discord channel and find a team if you don't have one.
Absolutely. And for the sake of clarity, if you don't know how many 4 is, it's the number of sharks that are on the stream currently. So 1, 2, Aaron, 3, and 4. That's how many 4 is. That is your team limit, okay? Naveena's saying, hey, I plan to build a smart water management IoT app. How can I demonstrate that I've used hardware, Shashrika?
So to demonstrate it with hardware, so you can always go ahead and try out with Arduino kits or Raspberry Pis or anything else that you want to build that smart photo management thing. If you're building an IoT app, you can focus on different technologies that are out there. So there are many tutorials if you want to learn and many blog posts to learn how to implement that system. But more or less, I would say that you can go ahead and first work on the ideation stuff and then see what all technologies are out there to implement that ideation. And that is how I would go about building a smart water management system.
Absolutely. So, anyone have any other questions? Feel free to throw them into chat right now. I'm just going to have a quick look on Discord to see if we did miss anything very important, because it's very, very easy to miss questions, friends. Hang tight.
I actually do have one I'm going to call out. A lot of hackers this week have asked us about shipping-related questions from previous weekends. If you have a shipping-related question, email it to shippingquestions@mlh.io. The three of us aren't able to answer those questions. We're just going to respond to your ticket saying email there and close the ticket. We really can't support you with that. Same sort of thing with KYC forms. I know a bunch of people were asking about signatures on KYC forms. The little box doesn't actually align. You do sign over that box. I don't know why the form is a little bit confusing over there, but those are like the two general shipping queries I'm going to answer now. They're the only two I can answer, the only two I know how to answer, and thus, if you raise tickets about them, we're either going to ignore them or tell you to email as a rule.
To reiterate that, right? No matter how many tickets you open this weekend, no matter how many times you ask, we're not being mean by saying we don't know, go and email shipping questions. I have no idea how long it's going to take a teacher to get there. I cannot check. I don't even know how to go and talk to someone to check. So please sit tight. We know at the moment shipping questions at mlh.io takes a little while to get back to you, but that is because we've just had Thanksgiving in the US. Like, people are busy because it's the holidays and all of that kind of stuff. So please sit tight. I promise you, you've not been forgotten about. And if you are eligible for prizes, your prizes will come at some point. Just bear in mind, we are currently in a global pandemic, which somewhat slows down shipping. So hang tight, friends. Okay. We've got a question from Deverly, and I think this is probably the most important question of the entire stream. Are we getting Blahages as prizing? Aaron, do we get Blahage if we win a prize? And Shashrika as well? Shashrika is very into this. She's like...
think so. I mean, I'm pretty sure we bought 20 Blahages, so I think so. Yes, if you win one of the... To be clear... If you win one of the SharkHacks prizes, so that's first, second, third, Sharkiest SharkHack prize, and the environment one, which his name is currently beyond me for some reason, you do get yourself a Blahage with your prize. Additionally, it is worth noting that the sponsor prizes, that's GitHub's prizes, that's domain.com, Google Cloud, those don't have Blahages. It's just the SharkHacks ones. We'll repost in Discord about it a bit. They're already on Discord. There should be on DevPost as well, as clarity. But yes, there are Blahages for prizes.
And the best thing about this weekend is you get the proper prize and the Blahage. So it's you, like, for example, you can get like the Google stuff and a Blahage if you win second place. Like, it is super worth entering and trying to get Blahage. We've got a couple of questions. Shashrika, you'll probably get first to answer these. First of all, if you want to show our code in a video, can we just use the output on Spider? And, can we make our team members join the server before making a project? And how do we win? It's big questions.
Wow. There's so many of them. So first, can we show output on Spider like the output? So if you're working on Spider and you're trying to show us output, please make sure that you explain what you're trying to build so that we can understand what's going on with your code, what are you working on, your project, what's the aim of your project actually. Next, can you make our team member join our server for making the projects? Yes, of course. Join the Discord server, join the Sharky League with us, and join us to help us out, to actually enjoy all the mini events and workshops that we have this weekend as well. Next, how to win by the project. I think, Aaron, would you like to take this one? I'm not sure how do you win by the project.
There isn't a specific way to win per se. That being said, it's there is a panel of judges. We're not We're not normally on them, although we might show our heads this week. And they're looking for the coolest projects. They're looking for what excites them the most. If I'm talking about when I'm judging a project, what I'm looking for this weekend, I'm looking for as many blahages as possible as like one, pretty important, part of that weighting. But I'm also looking for what makes me happy when I look at it, what makes me excited, what's telling me that's a really cool idea. We're looking at like blahage, but we're generally speaking looking for things like, did you learn something, or how complex was your project? How can it be implemented can it really, if in the case of the environment one, is your project effectively going to actually save sharks in the environment, right? It's an element of like what we enjoy from like what makes you like, honestly, if you make a judge smile, that's usually putting you right at the top of their list. It's not a simple thing to answer. It's like there's an element of a good project when you see it, right? And this weekend, I think Shark and environment and blahage themes are kind of going to be those big categories that define good projects when you see them.
We need to be serious for a second as well, everybody. Everyone stop. Seriousness. Victor has raised an important point. Did we just imply that blahage is not a proper prize? Blahage is definitely a proper prize. Victor's like, rude. We've got blahages for everyone. Someone else telling me I'm rude. But at the same time, we've got Jess here saying, you get a blahage, you get a blahage, you get a blahage. I think we all need blahages in our life. And I think... Do
we need a blahage memes channel on Discord? Because I'll totally make it.
Okay, we're going to make a blahage memes channel. It's a competition. Whoever makes the best blahage memes, post it in that channel. There is no prize except infinite glory, but we'll feature the best one on MLH Twitter. How does that sound? So very shortly, there'll be a blahage memes on Discord. And tell you what, we might have some other things in store like that as well that we haven't told you about yet. So keep an eye out on what we're
There is some very, very special stuff in store this weekend that you don't normally get. We'll be back on stream before Sunday. I'll tell you that much. That doesn't normally happen.
We're probably going to be back on stream more than once, actually. So there is a lot of cool things happening this weekend, and it's not going to be what you're expecting.
Super excited for what we've planned. This is going to be one of the best, MLH events you've ever been to. We can say that.
I have just been told off. Stalker Badger says you threw the Sharky boy. I did. I'm sorry, Blahage. Before we jump into actually hacking, we do have 15 minutes before Shrika's workshop. So feel free to keep throwing your questions in chat. We want to hear them. If you have questions, you have memes, you have compliments for Aaron's amazing echo earlier, feel free to throw them in chat right now. But while you do that, Shrika, do you want to tell us about the workshop you're running first of all today?
Yes, of course. So the first workshop that we're running for the day is at 11 a.m. ET, which is within 15 minutes from now. And that workshop is build and deploy your first website. So if you want to learn more about HTML, CSS, and build your first website with me, so you can join the workshop, all you need to do is go to the organizer link. I share the organizer link in Discord channel as well. And all you need to do is register and check in and join the workshop.
It's going to be super fun. Okay. We've got a couple more questions, okay? And Shrika, it's going to be your turn because you did such a good job telling us all about your workshop. Can we make a shark game?
Yes, of course you can make a shark game. That's what we're here for. If you make a blahage game, we would be super stoked. And if you can make a shark game, which does all kind of something with the points and everything, I'm pretty sure that all three of us coaches would be so competitive, with that game. And we'll play it all three. We'll try and demo it on stream as well at the end.
Here's the deal. So, make one, we'll play it on stream. How does that sound?
Here's a serious challenge. If you somehow manage to make a multiplayer blahage themed game this weekend, all three of us will play it on stream for you on Sunday. We promise that much. But yeah, no, we love showing off projects that we can play with on stream. I don't know if anyone was here for Doremi Hacks a couple weeks ago. Someone made a 5-bit, like an 8-bit music generator, and Nick went to town with that on stream. We love showing off our projects live on Twitch. So that's absolutely something we'll do for you.
Serious question. Mm-hmm. Are they both named Blahage?
That is a question for Jack. Jack, what is the name of your shark? Are they both Blahage?
This is Blahage. This is Blahage. Aaron, what's yours called?
Wait for it. It's Blahaj.
And I also have one. Blahaj.
Aaron, why are they called Blahaj?
Because in case most of you weren't aware, Blahaj is from IKEA. IKEA is from Sweden, and if you put Blahaj into Google Translate, you get blue shark out the other end. And what color is the Blahaj? Blue.
Shark.
Big brain moment, right?
While we are joking about sharks, as a reminder, rules do still apply this weekend. Like, don't get me wrong, this weekend is a living meme, but if you cheat, things are still not going to be very fun. So Stoker just said, hey, please give some reassurance. I just hope that the no prior built hacks rule is strongly implemented. It always ruins hacker feels. So just to kind of what we do every single time we get a project submission, but just before judging, we go through every single project and we go and check them all for some things, to see if we think they've cheated, to see if we think they've done stuff before the hackathon, to see if they've copied code from someone else, and so on and so forth. Now, I'm not going to tell you exactly what we do, because if I did that, you can all go and get around it, and that would kind of defeat the point. But please know that we do check every single project, and there are sanctions if you do cheat.
And we're pretty good at finding them. Like, multiple times people can get really sneaky, and we always figure it out. So, your best bet for having a good time this weekend is just to not cheat.
I will be honest, right? Blahaj is important, right? It is not worth cheating for a Blahaj. They're $20. So, quite frankly, if you think, oh, I'm going to cheat, take a chill pill, because you will make one, Blahaj sad, and two, you won't get one. So please, if you're thinking about cheating, instead, have a nice time, learn something new, and go and buy your own Blahaj.
We've got a really serious question in chat. What's a Blahaj?
Oh, Mr. Semtex came in late. What is a Blahaj?
I don't know. I mean, in the most literal sense, it's a blue shark. But you might have noticed that Jack, Shishrika, and I are all currently holding blue sharks. Now, if you look up
life,
that is a great answer right there. But no, Blahaj is the best shark you can ever own and play with and cuddle with. We are all massive proponents of the awesomeness of Blahaj. If you're looking for your own Blahaj, you can either win one this weekend, we're giving away 20, or you can hobble over to your nearest IKEA and walk in. And if you show up in a shark there's a video on Reddit right now of someone walking into IKEA in a shark costume and buying a Blahaj in 4 minutes flat. It's pretty impressive. You can buy yourself a Blahaj for $20-ish depending on your region at your local IKEA.
So again, on the topic of serious questions, Robbie, who's a coach here at MLH, just like us, says, why is Blahaj the greatest shark of all time? Well, Robbie, that's a very, very good question. Let me explain. This is perhaps the most versatile thing you can buy from any shop. And IKEA has many different things. You could go to Walmart, which has many different things. You could go to DigiKey's online store, which has a great selection of tools. You can use your hardware hack. Check out hackp.ac/digikey. But the reason Blahaj is perhaps the most versatile tool of all time is the fact that you can do so many different things. He's a pillow, okay? If you're a small child, he's a blanket. He can be a toy. You could use him to defend yourself against a robber, okay? What else can Blahaj do? Well, Blahaj could be a fashion model. I say firsthand, t-shirts do fit Blahaj. If you want to see Blahaj wearing an MLH season t-shirt, you better give some good memes, and we'll give you them. What else can Blahaj do? Well, thank you for asking, okay? We have two Blahajes. You can use them as a bed. I say that because I've done that before. They're a very, very versatile thing. Also, the most important point of Blahaj is Blahaj spreads love. So it's just the love that you get from one of your friends when you make them buy one in Sweden and then take it back home on a plane. Okay? Blahaj represents everything good in the hackathon community.
Do you want to tell us the story of how you convinced, was it EasyJet, that Blahaj was a shark and not a piece of luggage?
Okay, so we'll tell this full story tomorrow. But EasyJet, if you're not in the UK, is it's an airline. It's one of the cheap airlines. If you're in America, it's kind of like Frontier or Sprint or Spirit, whatever it's called. Very, very similar. If you're in Canada, it's kind of like Swoop. So, you don't want to fly it, but you will. Now, I had convinced Will from MLH, who I think is in chat right now, to go and buy a blahage at IKEA in Sweden. We'll tell you more about that story perhaps tomorrow. But we were on the flight home, or we were lining up to get the flight home, and one of the gate kind of people say, hey, you need to pay extra for that. That's an extra bag. And I looked her in the face. I'm like, it's not a bag, it's a shark. And they believed me, and they accepted that blahage was not a bag. Blahage was indeed a shark. And so I'm not saying it'll work for you, but I will say they're great at not counting towards your luggage allowance on EasyJet. So we've got is there a meme competition too, says the Wild Hammer? Yes, it absolutely is. The prize is infinite glory on MLH's Twitter, but yes, you can make your memes and post them in the channel Aaron's gonna be making. That'd be awesome. Is there swag? Shashrika, have we got swag this weekend?
Yes, we got tons of MLH swags for you to get your hands on. And of course, apart from that MLH tag, you get your iDemo sticker if you demo this weekend and make a cute Sharky hat too. Awesome. The awesome and the best part about this hackathon is if you win one of the prizes, you also get this famous blahage that the Jack told you just about. And if all the reasons that Jack stated are not enough for you, I don't know what is to get a blahage.
Exactly. We've also got this important question. So blahage is a pillow. Blahage is not just a pillow. Blahage is a lifestyle. Blahage is a friend. Blahage can be used for many different things. I do use blahage as a pillow though. Blahage is probably the best pillow I own. And also, does the whole team get one each? If you got 4 people on your team, do all 4 of you get one? Yep.
We've got 5 prize categories, 4-person max team size, and 20 blahages. You do the math.
Right. If we're building projects this weekend, we want to share our Sharky love with different hackathons. Can we submit a SharkHack project to a different hackathon as well? Aaron, can we?
So the answer is most of the time, yes, but make sure to check the rules of the other hackathon. If they don't allow multiple submission, you'll be breaking their rules and they'll probably disqualify you, but you'll also be breaking our rules and we'll be disqualifying you. So we're happy for you to spread the shark love, but only the places that want the shark love.
Absolutely. So just to reiterate there, if you enter your SharkHacks project in a hackathon where cross submissions, so submissions to multiple hackathons are not allowed, you will not just be disqualified from that hackathon, you will also be disqualified from SharkHacks. And look how sad that would make blahage. So make sure you are following the rules of any hackathons you are participating in this weekend. Devil is totally right as well. Blahage is a friend who, you can go to blahage and he's not going to judge you, and it's great. Shashrika, what should be the theme of my hack this weekend? Oh, I've got a fire alarm. 2 seconds.
So the theme of the hack this weekend should be for sure sharks in any form or kind. You can, if you love blahages from IKEA, you can make a hack on that too, or else you can just go and build something to protect the sharks and go all environmental this weekend.
Sounds like Jack still got that fire alarm, but yeah, no, everything sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can personally vouch for the fact that blahage doesn't judge you. And right now, when you're home alone, self-isolating because of this, the pandemic, blahage is absolutely the best partner you could possibly have in those environments. You don't have to leave. There's no fire.
It's just a fire alarm test, but they are going to come into my apartment in a second and actually test it properly. So I think we're nearly at the point where we're going to have to end here and give you all 5 minutes to get over to Shashrika's amazing workshop, which Shashrika is going to tell us all about again, just in case you missed it the first time.
So in case you missed it out, in 5 minutes, I'm going to take a workshop, which is on build your first website. So we'll build and deploy your first website. We learn HTML, CSS, and we'll make a brilliant website for you, which is on your portfolio. So if you want to learn something more about that and it's a very beginner-friendly workshop. So if you want to join us and learn more on it, just go ahead. We'll post the link in the Discord channel in a couple of minutes for you to join. So just go ahead, join that, and I'll see you in less than 4 minutes now.
Sounds good. Aaron, any closing words before we go and let people get started hacking?
Oh, I think we're all good. We can't wait to see your projects. I'll make the blahage memes channel in Discord just a minute. And with that, wish you the best of luck. Go and join Shashrika's workshop, and we'll see you on Discord. Thank you so much for joining us for SharkHacks this weekend. Have a good one. Bye all.